President Bola Tinubu and First Lady Oluremi received Queen Mary Elizabeth of Denmark. Queen Mary, who is the patron of the United Nations Population Fund, was also here to strengthen the long-standing Nigeria-Denmark bilateral relations. Denmark has a developed mixed economy, which the World Bank rates as a high-income economy. And the Queen's visit is coming with the possibility of expansion of existing relations between the two countries. President Bola Tinubu briefed his guests on his administration's plan to convert the farmer herders crisis in some parts of Nigeria to economic opportunities by expanding the country's dairy and livestock economy. He believes that with Nigeria's large population, the sector holds enormous potential for job creation, rural development, and food security. The president, who highlighted his administration's ongoing macroeconomic reforms, welcomes increased Danish cooperation and investments in key sectors such as agriculture and maritime operations. He emphasized the importance of managing Nigeria's growing population, projected to reach 400 million by 2050 through investments in food security, education, healthcare, and job creation. On social development, the president acknowledged the ongoing collaboration between the Queen of Denmark and the First Lady of Nigeria. This includes joint support for food feeding programs and initiatives to reduce the number of out-of-school children, particularly through reforms of the Almajiri education system. Nigeria and Denmark also discussed their shared priority areas in multilateral cooperation.
Denmark is currently a member, a non-permanent member of the United Nations Security Council. It is also soon to assume the presidency of the European Union, and we hope to get support from Denmark in those capacities so that Nigeria also becomes a non-permanent member of the United Nations Security Council in the year 2030, and also our aspiration of becoming a permanent member of the United Nations Security Council with veto powers. And of course, support in discharging some of our responsibility also as a leader on the African continent, reforming the global financial architecture, reforming the global governance system, reforming the United Nations.
President Tinubu and his First Lady presented gifts to the Queen.